So the big Trump and Zelensky meeting was held in Washington. Zelensky is ready for trilateral peace talks, and the talks will be on peace and security guarantees in the meeting. And Zelensky also called this meeting with Donald Trump the best meeting ever. He said that the territorial dispute will be handled with Putin one-on-one. In fact, Donald Trump dialed Russian president for the trilateral meeting with Zelensky, and he agreed. And Donald Trump said that Russia has agreed to accept security guarantees. Trump also said that all of us would prefer an immediate ceasefire while we work on a lasting peace. So this is what happened in the crucial Trump and Zelensky meeting that was held in Washington at the White House. Zelensky said that he's ready to hold trilateral peace talks, which will include US and Russia and Ukraine. And the talks were held on peace and security guarantees. US has assured security to Ukraine in the meeting. Zelensky, in fact, also called this meeting the best meeting ever with Donald Trump. Of course, we all know what happened in the last meeting in February, but this time there were all laughs and smiles on the faces of both the leaders. And in fact, Ukrainian President Zelensky also called it the best meeting ever with Donald Trump, and said that the territory dispute will be handled with the Russian president one-on-one. So Donald Trump dialed Putin for the trilateral meeting with Zelensky, to which Russia agreed. And the date has not been finalized for the trilateral meeting, but one thing is finalized, that it will be happening. So US, Russia and Ukraine will be holding this trilateral meeting very soon. And we're now being joined by Michael Kugelman, who's a South Asia analyst and also writer of Foreign Policies Weekly. And he's joining us from Washington, D.C. Michael, Zelensky calling this meeting the best meeting ever with Donald Trump. We saw, of course, we all remember what happened in the last meeting between the two leaders in February. And this time, he's calling this the best meeting ever. So, and he has also agreed for the trilateral meeting with Russia. So is the breakthrough between Russia and Ukraine near?
Well, I mean, it sounds like it. If what we're hearing from these leaders is true, and if so, it's a big moment for President Trump. I mean, as we all know, he has wanted from the day he took office for his second term to broker a peace deal in Ukraine. It's been one of his top foreign policy objectives. And so, if there really is a peace process that's about to start, well, that would be a big achievement for the president. But it's a long way to go, for sure. I'm not necessarily sure if we can trust what we're hearing. A lot of difficult talks left ahead, but I think it is certainly a big moment. I mean, as you said, this is in sharp contrast to what happened the last time in February, and quite frankly, it's also in sharp contrast to what happened just on Friday in Alaska, when the body language and some of the immediate reactions and the media reports suggested that meeting did not go very well. However, things are looking up right now.
Also, Michael, do you think that a peace deal between Russia and Ukraine is possible without Ukraine agreeing to, give up land to Russia?
Well, yeah, that's the big question, and I think that's why a lot of this will rest on the issue of security guarantees for Ukraine. I mean, you've noted that those have been put on the table already, and it seems like what Ukraine would need was significant amounts of security assistance, significant levels of arms coming from Europe. I don't think that President Trump would want the U.S. to be directly involved in that security assistance, but he would hope, I think, to get European allies of the U.S. to send lots of arms to Zelensky and Ukraine to provide those security guarantees. But again, it's all a big if and an unknown at this point, how it'll turn out.